Hi, I'm Paul with RockOutfitters.com, here to show you the RockyMounts Backstage hitch mount bicycle carrier. Here we have it installed onto this Jeep Wrangler JL. The JL is equipped with a spare tire, so it does require that we install first the RockyMounts 8-inch hitch extension. So this hitch extension is an anti-wobble 8-inch extension. It includes a lock, so you have excellent security of the extension, which stops right here, inserts into the hitch. There's a lock here. And as you continue forward, you have the lock that's actually locking the rack to the hitch. So let me go over some of the key features of this rack that make it unique. We currently have it in the deployed position. So this is the position that you would have it in when you're about to load up bicycles. But let's go ahead and put it in the stowed position by bringing the arms in and the wheel cradles flat. And then here we can see the clearance that we have between the rack and the spare tire. So you can see without that 8-inch extension, you would definitely have contact between parts of the rack touching the tire. So here now we have just the right amount of extension to provide the clearance that's necessary. So now let me also go ahead and remove the rack from the vehicle so that you can see how it's being held on. For starters, we have to unlock it, so we'll take off the lock. And then next, the reason why it's good and stiff inside the hitch is because it's actually bolted in. So we'll just unbolt that. So the bolt provides a very effective anti-wobble. So with this removed, you can see on the inside here, inside the stinger of the hitch, there's a weld nut, and that's what this threaded bolt threads into and creates a very strong connection into whether it be the extension or the hitch itself. So when you're loading these racks, it's always best to have it as you see it here in this right angle position. I'm just dropping the stinger down onto the ledge and bringing it to the vertical position. With my thigh, I'm pushing it forward, and as I get it close, I want to align the hitch pin hole and the rack, and so I'm going to use the hitch bolt as a feeler. That way I don't even have to look. I can just use the feeler and then thread that on with my fingers as far as I can before I use a wrench. The rack actually includes a wrench, however this wrench is more convenient. It's just more leverage, easier on the hands, and it's a ratchet. Okay, so with that installed, now again you can see it's a very rigid connection, and I'll lock that lock mechanism onto the end of the hitch bolt. Next, let's go ahead and show some of the other features that we have to this rack that make it unique. You've already seen how it has the lever that allows you to raise and lower. We also have a whole swing away feature to this rack. So I can loosen this blue knob at the front, lift up a blue knob to the side, and the whole rack can move to the side and also pivot, giving you full clearance into the back of the vehicle. So let's go ahead and test this clearance. So I can open up the rear tailgate to a 90-degree angle, as well as open up the rear glass. So that's exactly what we want for full access. Now to bring it back, we'll lift the blue lever, and you can see here how it's in that angle. We'll bring this and just move it back over. It easily engages back into place and easily threads back into place. By having this turn knob, it takes any play out of the swing away mechanism. Now, as I have it in this position, let's go also and look how we have these 4 bolts that hold the tray to the main backbone of the rack. This allows adjustment side to side so that if there is any bike-to-bike contact, you can offset the 2 trays from one another. Okay, now I'll go ahead and bring it down into the carrying position, and we can go ahead and load a bike. To do that, I'll move the ratcheting hold down arm forward and out, and then I'm going to lift this front wheel cradle And also I'm going to open up the rear tray here to accommodate the rear wheel. Next, I'll go ahead and grab the bike, lift it on up, and bring this hook to the top of the wheel as close to the first point of contact as possible without actually touching. Make sure your tires are fully inflated, and there you have a good, stable, secure fit. Here in the back, we'll bring the strap around. Now this is a skinny tire bike. However, it can accommodate bikes with even wider tires. There's also even a longer extension. So this extension will give you the ability to carry even a much fatter tire on the back if need be. Now, from a security standpoint, RockyMounts includes a cable, and this cable is designed to provide security to one or more bike by just looping it around as many parts of the bike as you can. You run the metal end through the loop end, and then you can see down here we have the lockdown point. So that lockdown point currently is being used to prevent this bolt from being removed, but in this case now we'll also use it to lock the bicycle on. So it serves two purposes, keeping the two halves secured together and also as a theft deterrent for your bikes. So there is another feature to this rack. When the bikes are actually loaded, you can also tip down the rack. Now in this case, for this particular vehicle, that's not really a benefit for this vehicle. However, other vehicles may benefit from having this tilt down feature. The main benefit on this rack to this vehicle is the swing away. So let's just do that one more time to show, even with the bicycle on, we can loosen this blue knob again, lift the lever, swing it. I'm going to pivot it and continue swinging, and you can see we have that same amount of space to get full access into the back of the vehicle. It's very quick, very convenient. And those are all the key features of the RockyMounts Backswing, along with the RockyMounts 8-inch extension. This product and the full line of RockyMount products are available at rackoutfitters.com. See the link in the bottom of the video description for complete details, our pricing, and our promotions. And thanks for watching.